What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and today it is time that we discuss the 2024 Arizona Senate election, because guys, it appears that in Arizona, every candidate, or every, possible candidate, is waiting on the decision of former gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake on if she will run for the Senate seat in 2024. This is a pretty big development, as originally Kari Lake wasn't going to run. Now there's some rumors going around that she is potentially planning to run for the Senate seat. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below. Guys, go follow Real American Politics on Twitter. It is a great Twitter account everyone should follow. Of course, follow the Rumble account for exclusive content, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you could join Real American, which is a phenomenal deal, as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. You love the daily content? Well, this is the best way to support it. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. So the 2024 Arizona Senate election will be absolutely critical for Republicans, as while it is not a must-win, it would be a race that would be nice to win, because while the pathway for Republicans in 2024 to a majority is not that difficult, it still would be nice to pick off a couple other states. And Arizona, in my opinion, should be a gimme, because Kyrsten Sinema, the incumbent senator, she flipped to an independent. So it appears that she's going to run for another term as a third party. And the Democrats, they're running a progressive Democrat in Ruben Gallego, who's trying to pretend, oh, now I'm a moderate Democrat. Go away with that baloney. Your voting record's like 99% with Biden. Not as bad as Sinema with like 98%. But either way, most people think this could potentially hurt Democrats, as essentially you have a centrist, a quote-unquote centrist Democrat in Sinema going against the progressive Democrat in Ruben Gallego. So theoretically, Sinema would probably take away votes from Gallego. There's some people say Republicans would vote for her, but the Republicans that would vote for Sinema, they were voting Democrat no matter what. So it's like still a theoretical net positive. But there's been much questions about who should Republicans run on their side. And so far, Mark Lamb is the only major candidate on the Republican side. And again, I like Lamb. I won't be against supporting him. I just don't know if he would win. Like, he's not bad. Some people make it sound like he's uneluctable, but he's one of those guys. He is a sheriff. He's very well liked within the base. He still is not that known in Arizona, so it is very much possible for him to gain good name recognition and potentially upset the world. So I wouldn't be against him running. Same thing with Abe Hamadeh, who I have my opinions about for the Attorney General election, but not going to say it here. Jim Lamon, loser, he may run, though I don't know why. I mean, you blew like $40 million last year. Didn't go too well for you. But in my opinion, this election will come down to two major candidates, Blake Masters and Kari Lake. Yep, I think Mark Lamb's going to be a serious contender. Don't get me wrong. I like him, and he's not bad. But there is a lot of discussion about who will run, Masters or Lake. I think Masters is running no matter what. And this article goes in detail about how everybody else, though, is waiting on Kari Lake, who originally said she wasn't going to run for the Senate seat. She wasn't. But now she may be running for the seat after all, because of court stuff not going too well, apparently. And again, I know the courts aren't listening, I understand that, but it's like, I don't know about this. But either way, it appears this election is shaping up to be Blake Masters versus Kari Lake. A few months ago, Kari Lake met with a trusted confidant. After refusing to concede her narrow loss for the Arizona governor's race, the former news anchor's legal effort to reverse the Democrat Katie Hobbs' victory was nearing its end, and she was thinking ahead to what could come next. She wanted to discuss her plans to run for the Senate. You really can't afford one more loss, warned the source close to Lake. Though that's kind of wrong. John James lost twice in Michigan, but he's a congressman now, so not wrong. It's not nice to lose twice in a row, but warned the source close to Lake, who requested to speak freely, emphasizing the level of resistance she would face vying for a Senate seat in a swing state that could determine the balance of power in Washington. The Democrats might drop $50 million on you. They don't want a conservative firebrand, a female Ted Cruz, a female Mike Lee, who is telegenic and really well-spoken. They would probably spend a lot of money to destroy you, which is like they're going to spend that no matter what. And again, I don't support Lake for Senate, but to say, oh, well, they're going to spend a lot of money on you. They're going to spend a lot of money no matter what. So this idea that you shouldn't run because they're going to spend a lot of money on you, that's stupid. Lake threw her arms in the air and chuckled. They're going to come after me anyways, no matter what I do. The source recalls Lake saying she didn't really give a shit. Which is true. I mean, she is going to get... no matter who the candidate is, they're going to get hammered $50 million by the DNC right away. So it doesn't really matter who you run. And again, I support Blake Masters. In this situation, I would support Masters because more people are starting to finally admit, oh yeah, he did actually get screwed over in 2022 after originally saying, no, he was unelectable. Who called this 3 months ago? Or 7 months? 7 months ago, I was saying he got shafted by the Republican Party. If you gave him real funding, he could absolutely win. They said, no, he's unelectable. Suddenly, they flipped their tune on him. It's like, you people are not serious, but either way, it appears that Kari Lake is seriously considering a run. As of now, there's only one Republican in the race, Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb, who's well-liked in conservative circles, but not considered a formidable challenger to Lake. Robeson, who lost to Lake by 5 points in 2022, said she said last week she wouldn't run. Sources close to her say she's holding off to try again for governor in 2026. After you endorsed a Democrat for a swing district in Phoenix? No. No. You're not getting away with that. So, Robeson, she's not running, thank God. I don't care who you are. Robeson is essentially a Democrat. She screwed us in the referendum for the illegal immigrant stuff. She is endorsing Democrats left and right for unity, and in swing districts, mind you. It's just like, and you spent nothing against the Democrats. It's like, you're burning through money. Former Solar executive Jim LeMaine, who ran for Senate last year but lost in the GOP primary, has told associates he would run if no real challenger to Lake emerges. It's probably going to be Masters. He has the means to self-fund his bid, but it's unclear how much he'll be willing to spend and what may well be a futile endeavor. He spent like $40 million in a week against Masters, and that didn't go anywhere. It's like, dude, you're not going to win a statewide race if somebody like Masters or you get Mark Lamb. The other wild card is Blake Masters, the young venture capitalist who lost to Democrat Senator Mark Kelly. Arizona Republicans have become impressed with Masters' introspection since falling to Kelly by more than 100,000 votes in November. He's made clear to party insiders his desire to seek public office again, and has recognized a need to soften his image. Sources familiar with his thinking said he would prefer not to go up against Lake, but he won't wait on her to make his decisions. So this actually, I think, is a good sign for Masters, because, well, I know the memes out there, but unironically, this seems good. Because Masters, he had two major problems last year. Number one was money. People are finally starting to admit that, but whatever. Also, actually, technically three. It was money. He was going against Mark Kelly, who, a lot stronger than we thought. I mean, we knew he was kind of a strong candidate. He was an incumbent now. But man, he was a lot stronger than we originally thought. He won by 5 points. He did beat the loser McSally in 2020 by like 3. So he was a very strong candidate. And the third thing was, I think, and this is my opinion, this is nothing against Masters, I do not regret supporting him. Because nobody was going to win that race. Let's be real. Doug Ducey, you really think if he would have ran, he would have even got past the primary? Lemon? No way. Baranovich? No. He's a lazy campaigner. Lamont's hated. I mean, he spent $50 million on Masters, and that did nothing. So, Masters was the best option last year. If you really think Baranovich would have won, you're delusional. When every poll had him polling the worst of the three. It's just a fact. You could say, oh, well, it was actually a 0.1% better. Whoop-de-doo. Masters won by 5. If you think Baranovich or Lemon would have done any better, I don't know what to say. But I would say the other thing was, Masters, I think, tried to appeal too much to the libertarian vote. Which I understand that is a little bit bigger in Arizona. Arizona is obviously a more, leaning Republican state that's shifting blue. But he tried to get too many of those libertarians to vote for him because, well, the libertarian candidate, it seemed like, was, screwing over Masters. The polling had him down by a point. The libertarians, at 2 or 3%. You do the math, and a lot of those voters seemed like they would support Masters. And I think that was a big problem. This was a big mistake. He may have focused on the libertarian stuff too much. He should have hammered the pro-family stuff. In Arizona, in a suburban state, abso-freaking-lutely that would help you. I mean, I don't remember the last time Masters spoke about his one income plan, where families only need one income. I don't remember the last time he spoke about that. And that was a very popular position. And I wish that he would have hammered that a bit more. But I think he understands that now. Again, I don't talk to Masters. I'm not like behind the scenes secretly negotiating something with him. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I hope that, he focuses more on the pro-family stuff. But it seems like Arizona Republicans are realizing that he's not a bad candidate. Just a lot of things he got shafted over all at once. Let's give him another opportunity. That's what it sounds like here. Which, I wouldn't be against Masters running again. Lake, on the other hand, I do question, can she win statewide? Can she? I mean, if what happened in 2022 didn't happen, if she won the governorship, which, let's be real, she could have, probably, whatever. Either way, that's a different story. But for her to lose statewide to Hobbs, and again, I know crap happened. I'm not saying that it was the best thing in the world, but it's like, I don't know. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share it with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.